You know, there's something truly amazing about technology these days. It can connect us with loved ones, help us manage our health, and even make everyday tasks a little easier. But if you're over 65, you might sometimes feel like technology is moving just a little too fast, like it's leaving you behind. Maybe you've looked at your smartphone and thought, why does this thing have so many buttons? Or perhaps you've hesitated to try video calls because it all seems too complicated. Well, here's the good news. Technology doesn't have to be intimidating. In fact, with just a few simple tips, you can not only keep up but also use it to stay connected, independent, and even have a little fun along the way. That's exactly what we're going to talk about today. How to handle technology after 65 with 5 easy tips that will help you feel more confident and in control. Now I know what some of you might be thinking. I'm too old to learn all this new stuff. But let me tell you, that's simply not true. Learning new things keeps our minds sharp, and technology is just another tool, like a telephone or a microwave, that, once you get the hang of it, can make life a whole lot easier. So, whether you want to video chat with your grandkids, order groceries online, or just feel more comfortable using your devices, we're going to take it step by step. Let's start with the first tip, and it's a simple one. Start with what you already know. You might not realize it, but you're probably more tech-savvy than you think. If you've ever sent an email, used a TV remote, or even taken a photo with your phone, you've already got some basic tech skills. The key is to build on those. For example, if you're comfortable making phone calls, try a video call next. Apps like FaceTime or Zoom aren't as complicated as they seem. They're just like regular calls, but with a picture. And the best part? You get to see the smiles on your family's faces when you talk to them. Now, the second tip is all about taking it slow and asking for help when you need it. There's no rush to master everything at once. If you're learning something new, like how to send a text message or download an app, give yourself permission to take your time. And don't be afraid to ask a friend, family member, or even a store employee for help. Most people are happy to lend a hand, and you'd be surprised how many others your age are learning the same things. Remember, even the most tech-savvy people had to start somewhere. Speaking of starting somewhere, let's move on to the third tip. Practice makes progress. Just like learning to drive or cook a new recipe, the more you use technology, the more comfortable you'll become. Set aside a few minutes each day to explore your phone or computer. Try sending a photo to a friend, or look up a recipe online. Little by little, these things will start to feel natural. And if you make a mistake, that's okay. You can't break anything by pressing the wrong button. Just try again. Now, we've covered 3 important tips so far, starting with what you know, taking it slow, and practicing regularly. These are the building blocks to feeling more confident with technology. And in the next part, we'll dive into 2 more tips that will help you stay safe online and discover some fantastic tools designed just for seniors. But for now, why not pick one thing, just one, to try this week? Maybe it's sending a text or watching a video on YouTube. Small steps lead to big progress, and before you know it, you'll be wondering how you ever lived without these handy tools. So take a deep breath, grab your device, and let's keep moving forward together. Because staying connected and independent isn't just about technology, it's about making life a little richer, one click at a time. You know, one of the most wonderful things about technology is how it opens up the world, especially when we might not be able to get out as much as we used to. Whether it's reconnecting with an old friend, ordering groceries without leaving the house, or even exploring a museum halfway across the globe, these tools are here to make life easier and more enjoyable. But I also understand that with all these possibilities comes a little hesitation. What if I click the wrong thing? What if someone tries to trick me online? Those worries are completely normal, and that's exactly why our next tip is so important. Let's talk about staying safe online. Now, I know online safety can sound a bit intimidating, but it really just comes down to a few simple habits, like locking your front door at night. First, be cautious with personal information. If a website or email asks for your social security number, bank details, or even your address, take a pause. Legitimate companies won't ask for that information out of the blue. And if you get a message from a stranger offering something that seems too good to be true, like a free vacation or prize money, it probably is. Just like in the real world, if something feels off, trust your instincts. Another easy way to stay safe? Use strong passwords. I know remembering passwords can be a hassle, but think of them like the keys to your house. You wouldn't use the same key for your front door, car, and safe, right? The same goes for passwords. Try mixing letters, numbers, and symbols, or even use a phrase that's easy for you to remember but hard for others to guess, like "Grandma makes the best pie 2024." And if keeping track of them feels overwhelming, consider writing them down in a notebook you keep at home. Just don't label it "My Passwords." Now let's move on to our fifth tip: discovering senior-friendly tech tools. Did you know there are apps and devices designed specifically with older adults in mind? For example, smartphones with simplified menus like the Jitterbug Smart 3 make texting and calling a breeze. Or consider voice assistants like Amazon's Alexa or Google Home. You can ask them to play music, set reminders, or even call a family member, all without touching a screen. And if reading small text is a struggle, most phones and tablets let you adjust the font size with just a few taps. Another great tool? Video calling apps like Facebook Portal or Zoom. These aren't just for big family gatherings. You can use them for virtual doctor's appointments, book club meetings, or even a weekly coffee chat with a friend. And the best part? You don't need to be a tech whiz to use them. Many of these devices come with step-by-step guides, and some even offer free customer support for seniors. Now I know that's a lot to take in, but remember, you don't have to do everything at once. Maybe this week you'll focus on updating your passwords, and next week you'll explore one new app. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. And with every little step, you're not just keeping up with technology, you're making it work for you. In the next part, we'll wrap up with some final thoughts on how to make technology a seamless part of your daily life, plus a few extra tricks to boost your confidence. But for now, why not pick one of these tips to try? Whether it's setting up a stronger password or asking a grandchild to show you how Alexa works, each small victory adds up. After all, this isn't about keeping up with the grandkids, it's about finding joy and convenience in the tools that are here to serve you. So go ahead, take that next step. You've got this. By now, you've already taken some incredible steps toward feeling more comfortable with technology, and that's something to be proud of. Whether you've practiced sending a text, tried a video call, or simply gotten familiar with your device's settings, you're proving that age is just a number when it comes to learning. Now let's bring everything together with a few final thoughts to help you make technology a natural and even enjoyable part of your daily life. One of the most powerful things about technology is how it can simplify everyday tasks. Think about all the little errands that eat up your time, waiting in line at the pharmacy, running to the bank, or even lugging heavy groceries home. What if you could handle some of those tasks without leaving your couch? For example, many pharmacies now let you refill prescriptions online or through an app, no phone call needed. And if you haven't tried grocery delivery services like Instacart or Amazon Fresh, you might be surprised how easy it is. Just tap what you need, pick a delivery time, and voila, it shows up at your door. No heavy bags, no crowded stores. Then there's online banking and bill pay. Now I know trusting the internet with your money might feel uneasy at first, but banks have made security a top priority. You can check your balance, transfer money, or even deposit a check by snapping a photo, all without visiting a branch. Start small, log in with the help of a trusted family member, or ask your bank for a tutorial. Once you see how convenient it is, you might wonder why you didn't try it sooner. But technology isn't just about chores, it's also about joy and connection. Have you ever stumbled upon a YouTube video of an old song you love, or read heartfelt comments on a photo you shared with family? Those little moments add up. Maybe you'll rediscover a hobby through online classes like painting or gardening tutorials, or perhaps you'll join a Facebook group for fans of classic movies or travel. The internet is full of communities where you can share stories, laughter, and even make new friends, all from the comfort of home. Now let's address the elephant in the room: frustration. Yes, there will be days when your device freezes, an app updates and everything moves around, or you accidentally close a window and can't find it again. When that happens, take a deep breath. Even the most tech-savvy people get flustered sometimes. The trick is to have a go-to helper, whether it's a grandchild, a patient friend, or even a tech support hotline. And remember, you can always turn it off and try again tomorrow. Progress isn't a straight line, and every mistake is just part of the learning process. As we wrap up, let's revisit those 5 key tips. Start with what you know. Build on the skills you already have. Take it slow and ask for help. There's no rush, and no shame in needing guidance. Practice regularly. Confidence comes with repetition. Stay safe online. Protect your information like you would your home. Explore senior-friendly tools. Let technology work for you, not the other way around. But here's the most important takeaway: you're capable of more than you think. Every time you send an email, share a photo, or order something online, you're not just using technology. You're reclaiming independence and staying connected to what matters most. So keep experimenting, keep laughing at the hiccups, and most of all, keep celebrating those aha moments. Before we go, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's one tech skill you've mastered that you're proud of? Or maybe a challenge you're still working on? Let's learn from each other. And if this video helped you, don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more tips to make life after 65 easier and more fulfilling. Remember, technology isn't about keeping up with the times, it's about enriching your time. So here's to staying curious, staying connected, and proving that learning never retires. Now go ahead, tap, swipe, or click with confidence. The digital world is yours to explore.